Live from the Senior Media Studios, it's Sunset Over the Gardens with Kevin Coughlin and Sharon Misavage.
Good evening. It's Thursday, April 28th. Thanks for joining us. And before we get started with tonight's program, we thought you might want to know about a seminar coming up tonight at the Blue and White Tent at La Plaza Grande.
That's right. All Faiths Cremation Society will be presenting a seminar entitled Cremation, Past, Present, and Future. It will all start at 7 o'clock and run until 8 p.m. There will be refreshments and door prizes given out during the seminar.
That's right, and they want us to tell you that there will be no selling of any type of services or merchandise, but they would like to see all of you out at the Blue and White Tent this evening at 7 o'clock.
And on to our show. First of all, tonight we'll be talking live in our studio with Gwen Macklin, who will be telling us more about the upcoming bond issue voting, which, by the way, will take place on May 10th.
We're going to find out about the hottest new videos that have just hit the shelves at La Plaza Video.
Patty Lutz from the Recreation Department will be telling us a lot of information about the 4-week mini-session that is being planned.
And we'll take a musical look back at the Madcap 2 weeks known as the Battle of the Sexes.
We have all of this and more coming up on our show tonight, and we'll be back to talk with Gwen Macklin right after these messages.
When you move to Florida, you want and deserve 3 things: a nice clean home, a pest-free home, and a nice green lawn. Clemens Pest Control can make your home sparkling clean. Clemens Pest Control can keep your home pest-free. Clemens Pest Control can keep your lawn nice, green, and lush. So call Clemens at 787-3251. We will provide quality services at very reasonable rates.
Florida sunshine can ruin your car. Protect it with acrylic Teflon and window tinting from Acrylic Car Polishing. They'll protect your car's finish against sunshine, love bugs, and all the elements. Tinting will protect your interior and keep it cooler. But window tinting's not just for cars. You can make your home cooler in summer, warmer in winter. And our safe, shatter-resistant tinting will beautify your house by improving its appearance. Call Acrylic Car Polishing for free estimates at 753-5094.
I think that I can safely say that every one of us here at Orange Blossom Gardens moved into Lake County from some other state or county in Florida. This is happening more and more every day. This is also putting a tremendous burden on our county school system. A bond issue will be voted on May 10th to make possible new and updated educational facilities for our children. Gwen Macklin is part of the Concerned Citizens group here in Lake County. She is standing by with Kevin to tell you more about this important issue.
Thanks, Sharon. And Gwen, thanks for joining us this evening. Now, first of all, why did you get involved with this?
Well, through the years I've been involved in helping children's issues, and I know from talking with many people in Lake County that our schools are becoming extremely crowded.
So that's why you got involved?
Yes.
Okay. Now, first of all, why is it necessary at this time to build school facilities in Lake County?
Well, as I said, the schools are becoming crowded, and that means for the last few years, 300 additional children have moved into our schools every single year. And this past fall, we had 513 additional children than we had last June. So every year we're getting more and more children in our schools. And this increase is expected to grow by 25% in the decade that ends in 1992. And before that time, we're going to have 22,000 children in our schools in Lake County. We don't have enough space or classrooms or libraries to educate them.
Well, if the schools are crowded now, why doesn't Lake County just build the needed facilities and find a way to pay for them later?
That would be great, but it's against the Florida law to do that. Our county must have the money before we build any facilities.
Okay. How about the Florida lottery? Now, I know a lot of people think that the lottery helps out schools, but you say different.
Well, the lottery in Florida pays for 7 days a year operation for Florida schools. So in no way can it help us to build school facilities for our county.
That's just a year.
7 days school operation during a complete year is the amount the lottery provides for Florida's schools.
So they kind of, when they were trying to get the lottery into Florida, they kind of went over their boundaries. They said it was going to help out possibly the whole year, but that's not true.
I was concerned about that. That was one of the reasons I was against the lottery.
Now, why are buildings needed? I guess because of the overcrowding.
Well, we do not have a base to pay for the buildings, and they are becoming so crowded, our classrooms, that we must have the buildings.
Okay. Now, how much will it take to cover the cost of the buildings?
It will cost $110 million. The state of Florida officials and the Lake County officials have surveyed every school in our county, and they have come up with a complete list of each school and what facilities are needed. And we have the list here, and any citizen who would like to have it, it's a very thick list, would be welcome to have a copy. We'll have to build 2 additional schools and add additions to many of our existing schools.
And where would the schools be located? Do you have any idea?
Throughout the whole county, because our county is growing in every area. And the additional building would be in South Lake County, where it's extremely crowded.
Okay. Now, if the bond issue is passed, now will any of this money be spent on items other than permanent long-term assets?
No, this is for capital outlay only. These are the permanent assets, and the funds may not be spent on salaries or utilities or supplies or any of these other short-term types of assets.
Okay. Now, who will be paying the cost of the new facilities?
People who pay real estate tax will be paying through a 20-year period. So any land or attached buildings that are taxed as real estate would be included in the bond issue funding.
Now, they say about 1,000 people, a day or a month, come into Florida. Now, if they move into Lake County, will they be paying this tax as well?
Yes, the new citizens in Lake County will become taxpayers also. They'll be paying either on the land or the homes or the buildings they buy, or they will be paying through their rent and through their landlords. They will be paying these taxes. So this will make the load lighter for us who are starting this bond issue, and so the cost should become less per capita, per person in this area.
Now, you're here at Orange Blossom Gardens this evening. Now, a lot of people may say, well, why should we help out the schools? Because their kids may have already graduated from college up north or elsewhere, and they're probably saying, why should we help out Lake County?
Well, I don't have children in the Lake County schools either anymore, but I realized that when we were young and we were school age, the taxpayers of that time, regardless of where we lived throughout our whole country, the taxpayers provided that educational opportunity for us and for our contemporaries, for the people who were growing up with us. And so this is our turn to pay for the educational opportunities for the young people who are our young people. The other feeling I have is that the young people belong not just to the parents, they belong to our whole country. And in order for our country to be strong, our young people need to be prepared. And also, if you bring it down to the local level, these young people will be graduating from our schools in Lake County, and they will be participating in our future here in Lake County. And so we want them to be good decision makers and builders of our future. So I feel, in a way, it's a vote for the future to support what will be coming in the future for all of us.
Now, speaking of the vote, now what day is this going to be held?
The vote will be on Tuesday, which is May the 7th.
Okay. All right. Now, if people want to find out more about where the money's going, because you just talked about the pamphlet, where can they call or who can they call?
Right. They could call the Lake County School Board, and the number is 343-3531, and they're welcome to have any of the information which is on this list. And this gives an itemized account of all the money that would be spent, exactly what it would be spent for, and in which schools it would be spent.
And you're going to leave some pamphlets with us as
Right,
well, right?
right.
So if you want to drop
Yes.
by, just come on by and we'll give you a pamphlet.
Right.
Gwen, thanks a lot.
Okay, I enjoyed it. Thank you.
And we'll be back with more Sunset Over the Gardens right after these messages.
Doris, there's another Bluebird cleaning van.
I know, Ann. I've told you they do a great job. Just the other day, Charlotte told me that she didn't know how she ever did without them. Bluebird has a professional, friendly staff that comes in and cleans your entire house. Vacuuming, dusting, they'll even clean your oven. You know how we all hate that job. In fact, Bluebird is coming to my house tomorrow.
I'll call Bluebird right now and make an appointment to have them clean my house, and we'll go play cards. What's the number?
Call Bluebird Cleaning at 357-1018.
When decorating a room, the carpet's no problem, wall covering's a snap, furniture's easy, and all the accessories fall into place. But just try and get the right drapery. Now that's a problem. Except when you call the professionals at the Decorating Den. They custom fit draperies for any decor, so you can have it made in the shade. The Decorating Den, the store that comes to your door.
Where are the hottest videos in the area? Well, they're at La Plaza Video, of course, and just recently they received a new stock of the latest releases for home viewing. Yesterday, Sharon went over to La Plaza Grande's newest video center and spoke to its manager, Richard Gallup.
La Plaza Video is right here in Orange Blossom Gardens. That's right, you can rent videos right here in the gardens. Richard Gallup is the manager of La Plaza Video. And Richard, since we've talked to you about the store, you've got some new hours.
Yeah, we're coming right along on this video store, Sharon. The new hours, we have extended them until 9 o'clock, 7 days a week, which also includes and means that we are open Sundays now, too, 1 until 9. So that's 8 o'clock in the morning till 9 at night, Monday through Saturday, and on Sunday, 1 in the afternoon until 9 at night.
So if you get an itching to rent a video about 7, 8 o'clock at night, have no fear, La Plaza Video will be open. And you've got some special prices, too. Tell us about that.
Well, until further notice, we are giving the people, we've had a lot of members come in and sign up, and they've been asking about specials, and so, like I say, until further notice, we are going to have a special, 99 cents on the video rentals with the rental of a new release. And while we're on it, the new releases are $3.50, and the regular library normally are $2.50.
All right, all right. Now, what kind of titles do you have and how many?
Got well over 500 titles, Sharon, and more coming in every day. We're on a new release program that I don't know if everybody's on that on the video stores. We have, for example, we have the Untouchables in here already, and a lot of places they don't even have this yet. And it's a plus for the people. I mean, we have a lot of new releases coming in that a lot of places won't have for maybe a month yet, 2 months.
The Untouchables is one of the best movies of last year, and it's hard to get a hold of, but you can get it right here at La Plaza Video. Will you you said you're going to be getting more titles in all the time, right, with the new releases?
Every day we get new releases in, and not just like, you know, one of each. According to its popularity, we get in sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 of each title.
Besides the new releases, you have everything else too, right?
We've got classics for the people that have been howling for, and we have how-to tapes like the exercise tapes, golfing, so on and so forth, and you know, among all the other things with the action, drama, comedy, horror, science fiction,
musicals,
children's, musical, a little bit everything.
All right. Tell us about your prices to rent and your membership.
Okay, once again, the prices are $2.50 for the regular library, as we call it, and $3.50 for the new releases. Membership, we still have some free memberships left, and this is, you know, a lot of people are charging so much per year for membership, so much for a lifetime membership. There's some of them go as high as $75 for a lifetime membership, some places. We have free lifetime memberships available right now.
You can't beat that, and it's just a little drive, a short drive away. You don't have to go out of the gardens to do it.
Right here in the gardens.
All right. You also have VCRs for those people that don't have one.
Somebody doesn't have one. You have somebody that's visiting, wants to rent a movie. We have the VCR rentals available. Quite a few machines out there. $6.95 per night. And we're renting a lot of them too. They're really going great. It's exciting. It really is. This is really taking off.
All right. Well, thank you, Richard, and good luck with the store.
You bet. Thank you very much.
If you haven't been down to La Plaza Video and you like movies, come on down and rent one. They've got just about everything you'd want. From La Plaza Video, I'm Sharon Savage for WOBG TV.
Sharon, I was in there the other day, and they have a nice selection.
Well, they really do. Like, they have a whole bunch of new releases that you can't find in other stores, but they already have them down there. Like Richard said, free lifetime membership still going on right now, and then they've got the other special for 99 cents, but you have to rent the $3.50 new release to get that. But that's still a good deal, I think.
And they have new releases coming in each week, right?
Every week, and he's going to get more and more in there. You know, he's working with the guys that are getting them the newest videos out right now. And, you know, why go get on a waiting list in some other city when you don't, all you have to do is come down here to La Plaza Video and pick one up.
Yeah, pick one up and take it home.
That's
okay.
right.
Have announcements.
We sure do. St. Timothy's Ladies Auxiliary will hold their regular monthly meeting on May 4th at 11 a.m. It will be held at Irene Pacelli's home at 265 Weeping Willow. Lunch will precede the meeting. This will be the last meeting until September. For more information, call 753-3219.
The New Jersey Garden Staters will be meeting on Friday, May 6th at 1 p.m. in the Recreation Hall. Now, anyone from New Jersey is invited to attend. Pizza will be served after the meeting.
The American Legion Post number 347 will hold their first meeting on May 11th at 7:30 p.m. at the stage end of the Recreation Hall. Nominations will be held prior to the meeting, and then an election will be held for officers for the upcoming year.
The next regular meeting for the Maryland Free Staters will be held on Wednesday, May 11th at 10:30. Now bring a coffee mug because donuts and coffee will be served. Everyone from Maryland is invited to attend.
We're going to find out about the upcoming 4-week mini session right after these messages.
Bond Together, May 10th. Our schools play a major role in maintaining the fine quality of life in Lake County.
The rapid increase in enrollment is impeding our efforts to provide excellent academics. There simply aren't enough classrooms. To solve the crisis, concerned citizens are asking you to approve a $110 million bond issue. It will cost each of us very little.
Please vote yes.
Bond Together. Vote yes, May 10th.
Hi, I'm Gail Jones. My family owns and operates Jones Music Company in Leesburg. We're proud to be known as Central Florida's largest and most complete music center. We carry a large variety of quality instruments from guitars to pianos, and organs, of course. And we have grandfather clocks. Jones Music is the exclusive regional dealer for the prestigious Worcester organ, famous for its rich, beautiful tone. Visit the store full of music. Jones Music, Highway 441, Leesburg.
Now that the Battle of the Sexes are over and the snowbirds are packing to head up north, you may be thinking to yourself that the summer will surely be dead here in the gardens. That's not so, according to Recreation member Patty Lutz, who just recently spoke with Sharon about some upcoming classes taking place. So listen closely as Patty runs down some of the activities to look for in the next month.
Well, winter is gone, spring is definitely here, and that means that spring classes are going to be starting up very soon. Patty Lutz is the social director here at Orange Blossom Gardens for the Recreation Department. And Patty, you're going to tell us about the spring classes. We got a lot of them?
Well, we have 4 of them, and this time we're having a mini session, which is what we call it. It's a 4-week session for the most part. And the reason we do this in the summer months and the spring months is because so many people go back home and plan their vacations, and it's hard for them to commit to an 8-week class. So all through the summer months, the residents will find that we keep our classes in smaller little segments.
Which will help out. Tell us now what they can sign up for.
Okay. The first one is the CPR class, and we've had a lot of residents ask us about this. They've shown a lot of interest, and of course this is a great thing for just anybody, the general public, to know how to do. And our instructor is Paul Heaton, and he's from the American Red Cross in Daytona, and he came here and gave the staff their lessons. He's a real relaxed kind of guy. In fact, he was fun. We enjoyed it when we took it, and I know that if the residents sign up that they'll enjoy it also. But this class is just a 2-week course, and it will be on May 9th and May 16th. It'll run from 1 to 3:30 in the afternoon, and it'll be here in the rec hall. It's $15 per person. And after the course, there will be a short test, and no one needs to be nervous about the test because I passed it. I know anybody else can pass it. But it was fun, and I feel good about myself knowing that in case of emergency, I could do CPR. And I think that, as I said, it's a good thing for anyone to know how to do.
Right. How much is that, and when does it start again?
$15 per person, and it's May 9th and May 16th. That's 2 Mondays.
All right.
Okay, the next one is swimming lessons, and this year we have an instructor named Melissa Fuller, and she's also certified through the Red Cross in advanced life-saving, and she's been giving swimming lessons for a few years now. She's given quite a few lessons to senior citizens. She feels real comfortable with the age group, and she enjoys them and has real good success with them. And I met her, and she seemed like a real sweet young lady, and I think the residents will like her. And those lessons are going to be on Wednesdays from May 11th through June 1st. And they're going to be 3 to 4 in the afternoon for the beginners and 4 to 5 for the intermediate swimmers. The cost will be $12, and we'll hold them at the adult pool.
Very reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll enjoy
It's a
her.
good thing to know how to do. Swim.
True,
Very
especially
good.
in Florida.
Yes, in Florida there's a lot of water.
Okay, the next one is cake decorating, and one of our very talented residents is going to be the instructor for that. Her name is Elsa Strunk, and I don't know if some of the residents might have seen her things when we had the craft festival. She had all kinds of Easter eggs and real pretty carrot cake, all decorated with flowers. And
Dottie did a hidden treasure on her about Easter eggs, so they're probably familiar with that.
Yeah, she seems like a real talented lady, and since it's just a 4-week course, it's going to be the basics, like the leaf and I think the basic flower might be a rose, but just some of those basic things that people can just jazz up their birthday cakes and all.
Oh, it sounds
and
fun.
Those lessons are going to be on Fridays starting May 13th and running through June 3rd. They're going to be from 2 to 3 in the afternoon. It'll be $12 per person, and they'll be meeting at the adult pool. You will need some supplies, approximately $20 worth, but some people might already have some of these things because they've experimented themselves. So, if they sign up, I'll be talking with them about what they need to get.
All right.
Now, our last one is oil painting, and that's with Nona Stiles. You've met her. She's been giving lessons here for a while. She's a real nice lady, and she's welcoming any beginners or advanced students, any of her students from before. They'll be painting different things than they've done before. She's guaranteed a seascape. That's one of the things she has planned.
Oh,
that'll
pretty.
be nice. Yeah.
Yes.
And those lessons will be on Fridays, May 20th through June 10th. And they'll be from 10 in the morning to 1. And the students before had taken them from 9 in the morning. So this is a change for you. It's 10 to 1. It's $16 per person, and the lessons will be here in the rec hall just like they were before.
In the same place.
Right. And Nona's a nice lady. I think the students that have taken lessons from her have enjoyed her.
All right, is this from beginning? Do they or they have to be already advanced to take these oil paintings?
She says I guess she kind of works with people individually because her class isn't a real big class, so she'll just work with you wherever you are. And
So if you've never oil painted before, you can get into this class. All right.
And if you're good at it, she'll help you there too.
Okay, tell us about sign up.
Okay, sign up started today, and that's Tuesday, April 26th at 10 this morning, and of course you can sign up from now on. You do need to have your class paid in full before that first class begins, and you do need to pay for the whole mini session, the whole course, before you start. And you can just go see Wendy in the business office. She has the forms and everything. And any questions, I'd be glad to answer. They can come see me or give me a call here in the rec hall. And I'm excited about our little spring lineup, and I think we have some different things to offer, the CPR and the cake decorating, some things we haven't done before.
All right.
And I hope it makes people happy what we have to offer for this
I
time.
hope so. And they get this over, and then if they're going to head back north, they can still do that also. So if you're interested in cake decorating, swimming, CPR, or oil painting, then come on down to the recreation hall for the 4-week spring mini session. From the hospitality room in the recreation hall, I'm Sharon Missavish for WOBG TV. Well, Kevin, they have some really good classes this time. And by the way, sign up is going on all this week and, well, what's left of it, and all next week until the classes begin. So get signed up. They're going to be good.
Good classes.
Yeah, they are. We've got sports coming up.
That's right, right now. Okay, let's take a look at it. First of all, we have a couple of things for you tonight. First, in yesterday's women's ping pong action, 7 ladies participated in the beginners group. Coming away with the top mark was Marie Greco with 6 wins. Muriel Cangialosi finished in second with 3 victories. In the advanced group, 16 women showed up to see Alice Groves and Terry Savola Finch finish on top with 7 wins. 3 doubles teams came in second at 5 wins apiece. Now, here are a couple of announcements for you. First of all, starting Monday, May 9th and running every second and fourth Monday of the month at 10 a.m., the Recreation Department will be holding Benefit Bingo at the tent at La Plaza Grande. Now, all proceeds will go toward needy charities, and for more information, you can call the Recreation Department at 753-0637. Also, if you have been selected to play in Monday's Best of Bocce tournament and have not contacted Pat Evenson to tell him you would like to play, then you have until 10 p.m. tonight to give him a call. He'll be in the rec hall until that time, so if you're one of the teams that made this tournament, you've got until 10 o'clock to let him know. And that's it for sports. Sharon, we got one more thing.
All right.
Ed Moody, Marion Bokey, Betty Simpson, practice your golf. We're going to win at the Phillips tournament on Saturday.
You're
ready
in
to go.
that.
Hey, I'm ready.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Well, good luck to you.
Practice. I'm going to practice tomorrow.
He's pretty pumped up. He gets to play golf.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Now let's take a look at birthdays and anniversaries. Have one announcement. There will be a meeting of all Connecticut Club members on Monday, May 2nd at 1 o'clock at the Adult Pool Building. All members are urged to attend because a slate of officers will be presented to the club for approval.
Okay, we have one more thing for you. Since the Battle of the Sexes, you know, it took 2 weeks, we thought we would leave you with a musical look at all of the activities for the Battle of the Sexes. Have a good night.
Ball is hit. There you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star, and all the years no one knows just how hard you worked, but now it shows. In one shining moment you reach deep inside. One shining moment you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest, it's more than a race. Did your best, 'cause inside you knew that one shining moment you reached for the sky. One shining moment you knew. One shining moment you were willing to try. One shining moment you knew. One shining moment.
The administration is apparently backing off its demand that Manuel Noriega leave Panama. Spokesman Marlon Fitzwater says there hasn't been a shift in policy.